Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Let me tell you something. I think everybody tries to find an edge when it comes to figuring out what it takes to grow their profile. And one thing that I hear a lot is that image is everything. Appearance is everything. Now, what it looks like to me is Conor Benn and went out there and got himself a goddamn perm or something. He looking like Little Richard, you know what I'm saying? The man out there looking like James Brown. But also, he kind of like Ben Davidson. Now, when you look at the goddamn Jherri, Ben Davidson always looked like a cat licked his head. But nobody really tripping about Ben Davidson. And Conor Benn, look, I know he's, a mixed guy, half black, half white. But that shit he got in his head, boy, is straight Jherri curl. Rocket Jherri curl. That shit is straight coming to America, Soul Glow. And I'm going to tell you right now, he can do what he wants. But I don't really understand what he is trying to achieve going out there to Saudi Arabia in that 120-something degree heat. With his hair all greased up and shit, basically a walking fire hazard. Now maybe he thought that slick back cat lick my head look, that James Brown, that Ike Turner kind of look, would somehow intimidate Eubank Jr. Cause I see Conor Benn even had on a leather shirt or some shit out there in Saudi Arabia. Motherfucker looking like Elvis Presley, wasn't he? But I'm like, I think Ben Davidson may be a little jealous because, Ben Davidson is straight Vidal Sassoon. He out there, holding the goddamn throne for the goddamn, the most moose in your head, you know what I'm saying? But I am sitting here rolling. Now, the thing is this, right? I get a lot of people that, from the time I was a little kid. I remember so I'm born here in America, right? But I left here as a little kid, went back to Trinidad and Tobago and shit. And out there is nothing, nobody questioned them. But when I came back to the States, I can remember being a young guy, man. Like, I wasn't even 11 yet. But I remember the teachers used to be like touching my hair and shit. And kids would be like, yo, he's got blowing the wind hair. And then Michael Jackson was big. He got Michael Jackson hair. And, of course, I'm 49 now, so you still hear motherfuckers. I guess they think, everybody who got brown skin got to have coarse hair. It's like they grew up underneath a fucking rock. So I understand Conor Benn's a mixed cat, and he has curly hair and shit. But that right there, let me tell you, that shit is straight hot comb. That's what that shit is. And he looking crazy. Thank you, little man. But he looking crazy. He looking like he ain't nothing but a hound dog and shit. But we'll see what happens with him and Eubank Jr. I know he was making fun of Chris Eubank Jr.'s hairline because, goddamn, I'm talking about the man Jherri curl and I'm sneezing. No, I'm allergic to that shit. But he was talking about Chris Eubank Jr.'s hairline, and I guess many people are saying that Chris Eubank Jr. has had a tattoo. So that's not hair, that's a tattoo. And I would tend to believe that because when you look at it, it looks the exact same every time. So if you got a tattoo, it is what it is. But to me, a good comeback would be him focusing on that goddamn Jherri curler, this perm, this Elvis Presley look, this conch that he has, this shy light shit, this Frankie Beverly type shit he got going on. And that's what I'd be focused on because I was cracking up when I saw that shit. And I was like, damn, Conor Benn looking like Conor Benn Davidson with the hair slicked back. You know what I'm saying? Straight Jherri curl, Vidal Sassoon, just looking crazy. And that shit ain't blowing in the wind. You see how that's sticking to his goddamn scalp? Because he got that shit juiced down. Anyway, let me get back to some real videos. That shit is funny. If he go to Saudi Arabia to fight Chris Eubank Jr., he better cut that shit off because he may catch a fire like Bob Marley in the breeze.